I saw you. I saw you when you thought nobody else was looking. And guess what? I still want to use you. Jeremiah said, oh, Lord God, I don't know what to say because I'm only a boy. Listen at me. Jeremiah came from a line of preachers. He was the son, the text said, of Hilkiah, a preacher, and is reported to be a descendant of Abiathar, the preacher who was banished from Solomon's court because he told Solomon what he really thought. You know, folks in power don't like you telling them what you really think. So he ended up in Anathoth, about 3 miles northeast from Jerusalem. He ended up preaching in Hermitage. He got put out of there. He got sent to Gallatin. Jeremiah knew how hard a preacher's life can be. How people can tear you down. And he wanted no part of prophetic ministry. But perhaps even more than that, Jeremiah lacked confidence in himself. And he suffered from loneliness. I wonder how Jeremiah's environment, I'm speed preaching, I wonder how Jeremiah's environment impacted his self-image. We know that Jeremiah was an enslaved preacher under the rule of the Babylonians. We know that Jeremiah was deported into Egypt, where he continued to preach a challenging and controversial message to people and to the powers that were in power at the time. Hans Malou in one article has written that Jeremiah is depicted as living in constant friction with the authorities of his people, with the religious authorities, the political authorities, or all of them together at the same time, including the Jewish leaders after the Babylonian invasion. What they were saying is, well, Jeremiah rubbed up against everybody. He rubbed up against the NAACP, the SCLC, the administration, the janitors was mad at him. Everybody was mad at Jeremiah because he had this prophetic sense about him wherein he always looked for elements of love and justice in the behavior of persons. And when those two elements didn't show up, Jeremiah had a problem. Since the book of Jeremiah is constructed in an anachronistic arrangement, it is allowable to presume that Jeremiah's talk with God may not have occurred at the outset of his ministry. Sometimes you go to preaching and God ain't saying nothing to you. And once you get in your ministry, God go to talking, and then God might shut up then. You can get in trouble, however, when you speak truth to power. It could be that his problems began when he started preaching against the Babylonians, the powers who thought they was in power when they was in power at the time.